In charge for a year now as Jurgen Klopp. It was his year anniversary, and in that time they are, Jermaine, the team to watch, because they've been involved in more goals both for and against than any other Premier League team.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obviously can go both ways. It can be positive and a negative, which I'm sure he's alluded to. But look, they're definitely entertaining to watch. Some of the football that they play is brilliant, and the midfield and strikers are just brilliant to watch.
Well, if you like entertainment, then it's obviously a positive. If you're a grumpy coach like over here, you look at a negative as how you might concede goals. But there is a serious point to it.
No, I mean, I've watched a lot of Liverpool. They have been fantastic going forward, and I think they only know how to play one way, and that is 100 miles an hour, attack and goal for goals. There was an incident in the game yesterday. About 60 minutes into the game, I thought, sit back, control the game. This was actually in the last 3 minutes of the game. They brought Lucas on to play holding in midfield. The ball goes forward, and he's charging forward with 3, 4, 5 Liverpool players. They want to score goals. They want to entertain. You look at the West Brom players there. There's 4 Liverpool defenders, 5 West Brom attackers. And this was at a period of the game where it got a little bit nervy, but they just want to score goals. And I think with Jurgen Klopp, with no midweek games in Europe, I think he said, we're going to attack and we're going to go 100 miles an hour.
But maybe just temper it slightly in the last few minutes. I mean, there have been occasions this season where they have shut a shop. I think when they went and won at Chelsea, they were certainly a lot more pragmatic in the second half.
They have been, yeah. He's got a couple of players that he tends to bring on. I mean, I know Emre Can started that game, but he'd be one. Kevin Stewart, the young lad as well, who comes off the bench to really shore things up at times. But, that is the Jurgen Klopp way. He likes to defend from the front and defend by attacking teams.
I was actually disappointed with them against Manchester United because I expected them to go 100 miles an hour. It was actually the one game I've seen this season where they actually was a little bit more cautious and they weren't as good. So maybe it's the only way they should play.
If we go back to the aura of managers, which we were talking earlier with Guardiola, and maybe the pressure that increases on players maybe to demand, it seems to have gone the other way there, in that there is now more belief than maybe at any other Premier League team because of how Klopp is amongst his squad.
But when you've had a manager that's actually won things as a group of players, I feel it naturally gives you that feeling of we might actually win something here. I mean, we had it with Spurs to an extent with Juan de Ramos when we won the League Cup. I mean, before that, we were very much, let's try and get top 4. Expectations mentally was not probably what they should have been. And he comes in and goes, listen, I win trophies, that's what I do. Everyone looks at each other and goes, oh, okay, yeah. You jump on board with those types of things, and I'm sure those Liverpool players are getting that from the aura of their manager, who's a winner. And that's what it's about. It's about winning trophies, isn't it?
He didn't win a trophy though. I think when I see Jurgen Klopp, I see someone that's got the personality to actually win a league, Premier League, and the way that his players celebrate with him after the game. I think as a United fan, it worries me.
He's waited all afternoon to try and have you. He's waited till late at night and he's got you. More sport on the BBC in the coming days. NFL This Week is on BBC 2 on Tuesday. Highlights from week 7 of the season. Premier League show on Wednesday comes from New York, interviews with Frank Lampard and Patrick Vieira. And from 5 AM tomorrow, Sports Extra has ball-by-ball commentary on the climax of the first test between Bangladesh and England. Okay, here's the rest of yesterday's key action, including a convincing win for Stoke at home.